Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. King Creative Podcast is about to start. Just doing a bit of testing.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing. Kia ora te whānau. Kia ora.
I like
Kia
your
ora,
radio voice.
Amber.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, Louis, who's just joined us here
Leo.
at Creative Talk.
Leo of
Leo.
the guts.
Kia ora whānau, and welcome to Creative Talk, another podcast episode. We haven't actually done one of these in a damn long time, so
Yeah.
what have we been doing, Amber? How come we haven't been doing our bloody
Because you've been
stuff?
playing Fortnite
Well, this is true. I'm getting better, though.
and I've been working.
I'm actually getting better.
No one cares about that. 'Cause
Everyone cares about me getting better at Fortnite. Kia ora, Louis. Thank you so much for dropping by and checking out our latest podcast episode. We've actually been away for like about a month or almost 2 months now.
Where have we been for 2 months?
Oh man, we've been everywhere in New Zealand, into caves, at a waterfall, Piha, here, running events. It's been crazy. Taupiti, like man, it's been pretty crazy. Kia ora, Kazi. Thank you very much for the like. Appreciate the tuning in, people. And this is our we were just saying we haven't actually done a podcast in a long time. I hope the sound is going well. We had some issues with our mixer, but I think we're good. Let us know, Louis, Kazi, if you guys hear any issues with the sound, let us know. But we've been away. We've been really busy. We're finishing off the year as a company and as a business, and we're kind of winding down to the part where we kind of just get drunk a lot, which is Christmas time
Speak for yourself.
with clients and sending out presents and our team and looking after everyone at the end of the year to give everyone a well-deserved break. Hey, buddy. And you may hear our cat, who actually wants to come in, but
She's
she won't be
meowing.
allowed to.
She wants to have her dinner.
So we've been doing, we've done a whole bunch of events actually lately in the last end of the year. A massive gaming event, which was with our client JBL, launching them into the gaming market, and they went pretty damn well actually. We had the best time. What did you think of PAX this year?
I thought it was awesome. I thought the crowd was
Cool.
good. I thought our stand was really good, and the competition that we ran was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool event. We had a whole bunch. We had so much fun actually doing this event. It was a massive. It was like a massive.
It's a
campaign.
tiny bit distorted, but it's clear enough. On whose mic? On
Is it mine that's
Kabraska's?
distorted, cuz, or is it Amber's?
I reckon it's his, because he is always
Because I got a
distorted.
loud voice. I should talk quieter. So we work with JBL Quantum and JBL across the regions, and we were lucky enough to actually host and run our own event this year at PAX, which was like amazing. We had the best time. So many creative people there. It was a huge
Yours.
campaign, and so we have just been like busting our asses off, really,
We have.
and being extremely busy with like events and stuff, and work.
And shoots.
And video shoots and photo shoots, and now we're in the final phases of the year where we can just like relax. Thank you, Cuzzy. Let me know if that's any better. I'm just trying to get the volumes a little bit better. Hopefully that's a little bit better. What else have we been doing though? Oh yeah, cool. Good
Look,
question.
I'm just in a.
Good chat, Amber.
far
Thanks.
out. I'm just.
I'm glad that you're here on the podcast
know,
today. This is
man.
gonna be fun.
Sorry,
Anyway,
guys.
we're
Been dealing with stuff today. I've not had a good morning.
Are you sure you want to
day.
do this today?
Let's do it. I need some distraction.
How about your cat?
Yeah, she's a bit noisy. Do the mahi,
Do the
get the
mahi.
treats. That's right. Okay, let's get into it. Exactly.
You're so not here at the moment. You're like somewhere else. It's quite
yeah,
weird.
I'm,
I've never
I'm
seen
on
you so zonked
not
before.
wanting to get told off mode. That's what I am.
Okay,
in.
well, you're not getting told off. Anyway, are we going to do the podcast today?
Yeah. What are we
Are
talking
you
about
sure?
today? Yeah.
Are you really sure?
Phone down. What are we talking about? So we're talking about.
We're talking about the top trends that are actually happening within both social media platforms and what's kind of going on in the mainstream media of platforms around the world at the moment. One of the biggest stories you may actually have seen in the recent news is this one,
Data.
or Databerg.
Doesn't he look like a robot?
He is kind of robotic. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon he's a clone or a robot.
Now, a few months back, if you've been watching our podcast, we talked about what makes a small business successful. And one of those things that we touched on was doing your bloody research so that you actually know what products you're going to create and who you're going to sell it to. Now, that information that we gave does apply not only to small businesses, but large businesses like Databerg. And as you can tell, Databerg's not having a very good time at the moment. He has spent in excess of over $280 billion and is running his company into the ground. And it's not looking very positive.
No.
Mainly because he didn't do his research around the whole VR market to see if people actually wanted the
You would've-
metaverse in the first place.
You would have thought that with all that money, he would have done the research first, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he bought a whole bunch of companies. He bought Oculus. He bought, this whole new brand of Meta. He rebranded Facebook. All of that would have cost him multi-million dollars just to have done that, or billions, I should say. And then they went into this whole full launch of VR and metaverse and everyone buying content and blah, blah, blah. And no one really cared.
I think.
No one
it's-
cares.
No.
It's
People
like-
are not into it.
It's 2 years down the track now, and they are making tremendous losses. And 11,000 people were made redundant in the last week from Meta or Facebook, specifically to do with this new metaverse technology and approach that he's doing.
So, do you think, since it's his mistake, this is what I reckon happened? He's like, hey guys,
Kia ora, Kazi.
hey guys, I'm gonna. And that's
Is that
not
how
how
he
he talks.
sounds? Not sure
Hey
if that's
guys, I've got this new idea for this thing called Meta VR thing, and everyone's gonna be in it. Let's do it. And then no one had the balls to say no
Your
to
idea
him.
sucks.
Your idea really sucks because not enough people have VR. And then instead of him firing himself, he goes and gets rid of 11,000 people. Like, why is he blaming 11,000 people for his fuck up?
Well, he actually released a statement on Facebook, funnily enough, where he said he's really sorry that his decision did not work.
Yeah, but
So he's going to
isn't
fire
it a
you.
bit? Yeah, isn't it a bit?
This is a bit of shit, mate. This is a little bit of
Yeah.
shit. But the thing is, and the point that I'm trying to make is, it doesn't actually matter whether you're a small business, a startup, or you're a big business like Metaverse or Meta. If you don't know whether the market or your customers actually want a product, you could spend a shit ton of money, and in his case, $300 billion, on a biggest mistake that you've ever made. And unfortunately, what that means, in order for him to keep the business afloat, he has to get rid of 11,000 plus employees. That's just the start. I actually think it's going to get worse. I don't see Meta coming back from this. I think it's going to be pretty bad. Because I don't see people adopting VR headsets like everyone thought they would.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't think people care enough about VR. They still love their mobile phones. They still love laptops, PCs. No one really wants to put an ugly goggle headset on.
It's, we've got one. We bought one to play
We
Beat
did.
Saber, and it's heavy, and
It
it's
is
not
cool, though.
comfortable.
Like-
It's cool, but
like,
you wouldn't.
You liked it.
I do like it, and I like to play it, but it's not something that I play every single day. It's maybe every once in a while. So I think that's the thing that he hasn't taken into account. People are not going to put that headset on every single day because
No.
after a while it gets heavy, it's a bit headachy. I can only put it on for like maybe, I don't know, a few minutes and then take it off again and have a break.
VR is overrated.
Yeah.
100%, brother. I think so too. Where I do think there is some interesting stuff that's coming, though, is in augmented reality, holograms, and like a mixture of like real world and also virtual world, which is different to AR.
Different to
Sorry,
VR.
different to VR.
Yeah.
It's more AR technology.
Yeah.
But the scariest one, and I was showing Amber this the other day, the scariest technology that I have seen that's coming out is this. This is called Mojo Vision. And what it is a contact lens that is full VR augmented.
Oh, man. But who
reality
wants that in their
technology.
eye?
It's trippy. Like, look at this. These are the
Why
like,
would
holograms
Fuck.
that can show you your workout as you're working out. And it's all given to you via a contact lens, which you chuck in your eyeball. Imagine
Nah,
this
man.
is your PC, or imagine this is your mobile phone in the future. Instead of you having to carry a device, it's just
You know
a
what?
contact lens.
Imagine if the world started getting that, right? Got into that.
This is for real.
People are going to go blind.
This is a real technology made from the guys at Mojo. They have a vast knowledge
Oh,
of cameras
They're
and
already
lenses.
giving it to blind people, apparently.
Yeah, so that's a blind lady who can't actually see. So she
See,
uses...
that might be something worthwhile. A blind lady who can't see, who can use this to see. But I don't know about the what like
Here's a
just
guy
day-to-day
in Japan,
stuff.
has no idea where to go. So he uses his
Oh my God.
Mojo lens to get himself to the nearest sushi restaurant. Kind of just, where's the testing on that item to show the effects of damage long-term use and such a... Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great question. You know where it is? Nowhere.
Yeah, who's been testing this? Zuckerberg.
They haven't done testing. You know what they've done? Because it's not a... and this actually brings me to the point about these two, your mobile devices. There's not enough research or information or health checks that are done in the telecommunications industry, full stop, to see what the damage is that is done from your mobile phone device, let alone a mobile phone contact lens. The last study that I looked at for around 2017 that was done on radio waves from your cell phone and the damage it does to people, there hasn't been one since 2017, and it wasn't very good. It was pretty bad, actually. It was done by a whole bunch of scientists, and they researched the effects of the radio waves, the alpha waves that went into people's bodies, and it did some major damage. Basically, the report ended up saying that you should only spend, and this was at the level of 3G, not necessarily 4 or 5G, you should only spend 50 minutes a day on your phone. Otherwise, you could do some serious damage. So no, there is no data yet. There's no human test cases, but the interesting thing is this product you can actually look and buy. This is the lens. This is what it looks like. It's a full-on contact lens that you literally chuck in your eyeball. And they're going to actually start shipping it out. And you'll be able to like talk to your lens, like say, hey Alexa, can you turn my speaker down? Or hey Alexa, can you show me where, play this song? All of it will be a contact lens, which is pretty trippy. Like, this is the scariest piece of technology I've seen over Databerg. This one here, Mojo Vision. Watch out for this, because this could be something different to putting on a real ugly goggle headset. I think this has more legs because it's less intrusive. It's ugly, less ugly. And I reckon a whole bunch of kids will want to try it. And if they like it, adoption could be pretty high and the cost could be pretty low compared to a massive headset.
It might be less intrusive and less uncomfortable, but then you never know.
I mean, it's still better than like if you look at Elon Musk technology around him putting an implant in your brain. That one is, I'm not even keen on that one. That one can just like see you later. Not keen. So Databerg's in problems. Technology is changing and evolving. And it's not just Databerg that's in problems as well. We've seen crypto have a massive smash. This particular company, FTX, which is probably one of the second to Bitcoin and Ethereum. This guy here that runs this company, this dude, look at this, Sam Bankman. Sam Bankman is now one of the most hated men in crypto because he's literally made his company bankrupt, and he was at about $14.9 billion worth of value. And he's in trouble. He's in trouble. So he's turned the whole crypto world upside down. There is a whole bunch of talk about this. And again, this is another perfect example of a company that has millions and billions of dollars, very much like old Databerg over here. But they haven't been doing their research around the industry, the customers, what they need to provide, or even how they actually do it day to day. And this guy's gone bankrupt like overnight. In 24 hours, he's lost all of his money. Everything. Which also means anyone who bought an FTX coin or digital currency, they have also lost their money. And there's a lot of people that invested into this thing. Like, it was worth a hell of a lot. And it's just killed it overnight. He's gone. He's gone. Him and his team, gone. No money, no business, no nothing.
Where does the money go to?
All gone. That's a good question.
Somebody's getting rich out of that.
Nobody knows where it's gone. And you're talking about a lot of billions of dollars. He had this interesting thing going where he had a company which is called this one here, which is a firm, Alameda Research, which is kind of like a backing company to his FTX, and they kind of played off against each other, which is a little bit illegal and quite dodgy, both for tax reasons and also leveraging to make your companies look like they have more money. Turns out he has nothing, and turns out the value of the stock was worth nothing, and turns out he ended up going bankrupt after many years of being at the top. So it took them a while to find out he was full of it. But now they know he's full of it, and overnight he lost.
So it sounds dodgy from the beginning.
Yes, and unfortunately in crypto, there's a lot of dodgy stuff that's gone on in that side. But this is the latest one that's just come out only this week, and he's probably one of the biggest scams I've ever seen. Whole bunch of talk, a whole bunch of people running around saying they can do stuff. But again, you definitely need to be doing your research. You definitely need to look at how things will work for you in your world, because there's so many things that are going on that people are saying they're going to be big, that people are saying jump on and invest, but not all of them are what they seem to be. And here's two perfect examples. Huge FTX company with billions and billions of dollars. Massive social media platform with billions and billions of dollars, and both of them collapsing in 1 week. It's pretty serious. Like, it's pretty serious within that industry.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
It is.
But here's another one, because we're just going to talk about platforms and updates. You got this guy. Oh, Elon. Now, I'm a big Elon fan. Mainly because he's an innovator. He's not a shit talker. He's an innovator. And it's pretty crazy what this guy is up to. Buying Twitter
crazy.
And charging people for a free service now is what he's looking to do, and trying to make some money back after years and years of Twitter not really making a whole bunch of money. Carnage, what happened to FTX? Because they sponsor the major orgs and sponsorship. Yeah, they have tanked, my friend. Literally, there is no more FTX. That is the latest on the street as of today. They have literally got nothing. There is no company that exists. There is no money that exists in FTX. There is also no digital currency of FTX on the exchange anymore. It's literally sunk, like the stock is gone. He's now filed for bankruptcy, which means zero of anything. And they'll be trying to cut their losses and minimize all of those, because they'll have to lay everyone off without getting paid. And they had a big staff. But yeah, one of those crazy ones. Elon bought Twitter. Everyone knows it was a big $43 million deal. Went on and off for many months. But he ended up buying it. And now that he's bought it, he wants to revamp it to try and turn it into something really substantial and something that's a free voice for the people. As we know, during COVID and during other areas, some of the social media platforms pushed messages and agendas that weren't necessarily backed up factually. And they also censored a lot of people. Joe Rogan would be one of the most biggest who got censored and also made to look like a fool, when actually, turns out what he was saying was accurate. Now, Elon has a different approach with Twitter. He wants to make it the people's platform and allow people to say, do, share, create, whatever the hell they want. No censorship. That's pretty ballsy. I don't know how he's going to do it.
No, yeah, but
No idea how he's going to do it.
I mean, he's censoring some people anyway.
He's
There'll
not.
be censoring. There will be censoring. There's no way that you can just let free speech go on something like that.
Well, the first move he made when he bought Twitter was he fired the entire executive board, which, considering after he had a meeting with them all, he just thought that they were just not up to the play of being able to take Twitter in the direction that he wants.
Yeah.
And this is how he fired them. He fired them like this. He sent them all an email with this. Time to leave the nest.
Is that
You're
real?
fired.
Is that real?
That's the best way to get rid of people right there. You just send them a photo, just go later, boat. That's see you later.
Imagine if he did really do that.
That
would be mental, eh?
This is fake, but man, this is so funny. This is the best way to like get rid of staff. Just send them a meme from Hannah, who's the who's head of HR at Twitter, and just send that out to the people. Just
Yeah.
let them know you're fired,
Yeah.
and have a great day. We'll
Yeah.
see you later.
That's mental.
It's mental. But he's gonna change Twitter. I feel like he's gonna increase the value. He's already made over $6 million just by offering this $8 Twitter subscription option.
Yeah, but what?
That's in like a week.
Who's going to subscribe?
When other platforms are going out of money, this guy makes $6 million in a week. It's just,
That's because he fired everyone, and then he's charging
He
people.
did do that.
So
that
I
would've
don't
saved a
know.
little bit of money.
Don't. To me, he's not a good guy.
You don't
None of
like-
those
you
people
don't
are
like
good
Muskie?
guys. No, man. He created those things, flamethrowers, which like can put people on fire. No.
They also sold out.
Yeah, I know.
He knows
So some
demand,
crazy
man.
rednecks are running around with fucking flamethrowers,
Crazy.
fucking burning shit.
Crazy rednecks
Yeah.
running around
Who's
flamethrowers.
buying those things?
Oh
It's
my
them.
gosh. Oh my
Nah,
god.
I don't know, man. No, my whole thing is just no.
So it's been a busy week within the tech and social media platform space. Like obviously platforms like Meta and Facebook and digital currencies like FTX, they shouldn't go bust when they reach a certain period or a certain level of financial income. But it just shows that it doesn't matter how big or small you are. It's really tough to make it these days. And you really do need to understand where the market's going so that you don't fucking collapse. Crazy, eh? I think it's crazy. So we've had a story here already around Mark Zuckerberg and the massive layoffs with his industry. FTX, one of the biggest digital cryptocurrencies, gone bust. Basically gone. No longer existing. And then you have this guy, super Elon. Comes
So
along,
the
makes
only one
6
making
million in a
money.
week.
But see, I don't
Dropped it.
I don't really see him as making money. The only reason he's making money is because he got rid of those people and now he's making people pay for the service. That's it.
There's also a dodgy part. He's also not wanting to pay out those executives who he fired,
Yeah.
which he's trying to save himself a lot of money by not doing that. But that's a whole nother story. This guy's still doing stuff. It's better than old Databerg. Better than Databerg, I think, anyway. And in other news, we also have some new things coming up from Instagram. So obviously following up with a whole bunch of things, this particular platform is actually looking to add subscriptions. Now, Instagram has been around for a little while, and finally, they're going to pay people for their content. I wonder why. Mainly because TikTok is kicking their ass. So, they have to make some changes. Otherwise, they're not going to be around in the next 10 years. So Instagram subscriptions, if you have an Instagram profile page, you can apply for this. And this will basically be a way where you can generate income for yourself.
I don't reckon people are
From
going to do
Instagram.
it. It's too late. They needed to do it from day one, I reckon.
I actually agree. I actually agree that people won't pay to
Why are
be an
people
Instagram
gonna
subscriber
subscribe to stories
after being
Why
there for
would
free
you- yeah, exactly. Like, you know, YouTube.
and
they,
seeing amazing content
people
like
are
this
used to it.
for free. Mind you, that did come from TikTok. So anyway.
People are used to it on YouTube, but even then, not many people subscribe and pay. Does he want? This is
Yes.
people are going to have to pay, right? So Twitch is probably the most successful one where people subscribe and pay, and it's a feature where people
Correct.
are happy to do it because they know from day one or from a long time ago. But I reckon these guys have been around too long, and it's just going to push more people to TikTok.
Yeah, and that's what they haven't really looked at. Again, this is a perfect example of a massive brand. It is linked to Databerg, but it is still a separate company where they are looking to make a big change. And they're expecting consumers to go, oh, subscriptions, yeah, let's do it. And let's charge our people who follow us for free. It's not going to work. Our take after looking at this is going, this is a great idea, but you're also 10 years too late. And you also have people that are already using your platform and doing it for free for a very long time. And I don't think people want to pay to see that stuff on Instagram. They haven't been groomed
Yeah.
to actually do that behavior. On Twitch, absolutely. Even on YouTube now, when you subscribe, you do the bell, you follow.
But still, you
And
don't
then you can
pay,
pay.
right? What do you pay
But you
for
can
on?
do. You
What
can.
are those? Donations?
You can do super chat, which is like when you donate to a live stream.
Yeah.
So you
That's
can do that.
probably the only thing, right? But you can still watch it without being a paid subscriber.
But Twitch is the only
Twitch is
place
the only one,
where the
right?
landscape has been
Yeah.
since day one. You pay
Yeah.
to watch to follow, etc.,
Yeah.
etc. So that is like the number one for all this kind of activity. And everyone doesn't even know that TikTok has got their own live coming up very soon. They have actually just launched TikTok, a new streaming platform. So if you're wanting to stream on TikTok live, there is a new platform that you can actually look at with which to get that platform studio on your PC or your mobile. It's called TikTok Studio. If you haven't seen it or if you haven't used it, it is a brand new thing. It literally just came out not this week, but this month. And it allows you to basically stream directly from your PC to TikTok. And it's free. The only thing that you need to have on your TikTok account is at least 1,000 followers. That kind of unlocks a lot of things with TikTok,
Yeah,
actually.
they're going to be They're going to be getting rid of that soon. On some features I read, needing 1,000 followers.
Now we used to do TikTok live streaming from our phones while we did this on Streamlabs. So this is actually going to help us because we won't need the mobile phone streaming and this anymore. We can just
'cause
do
it's
everything
Too many
from the platform.
cameras.
It's going to save a whole bunch. And all you need is 1,000 followers on your TikTok account for you to use this platform that TikTok have created, which is Windows based. Unfortunately, everyone on Apple, tough luck, mate. Tough luck. But
That's surprising, eh?
it's because it's crap, but we'll talk about that another day. This is going to be pretty huge for anyone that wants to stream on TikTok Live. So if you want to do it, you want to get on it, it's a free download. Go to tiktok.com/studio and you will be able to get this platform, which is made by TikTok, for you to stream directly to your TikTok account. So any gamers, anyone that's a creator that wants to do that, this is completely free. Launch from TikTok, and it's not the end for them. They are literally going to kill the market with what they're planning in 2023, which is, should I say? No, I shouldn't say. No, it's a lot. It's a lot of cool stuff.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Kia ora, my brothers. Welcome. Been talking a lot about technology today and platforms, the good, the bad, the ugly. A lot of ugly today. A lot of ugly. Cryptocurrencies failing. Metaberg firing 11,000
A lot
people.
of people losing money left, right, and centre. That's what you can say.
It's a pretty sad end
But
to
some
it,
people
to
making a lot of money.
to a crazy end of the year.
It is.
It's crazy end of the year. But there's a lot of good changes as well. You know, there's platforms that are doing exceptionally well. TikTok is probably the number one growing platform on the planet right now. And everyone is jumping from Meta, from Instagram, from YouTube onto TikTok because it's becoming this viral platform. So if you're looking at getting onto a new platform for 2023, 100% you should be doing TikTok.
You know,
in some way, shape, or
know,
form.
the only way you could take on TikTok is if you set up another platform in China, because that's how because they started in China first, and then they went out to the rest of the world, and that's why they're the number one. Whereas Facebook, Insta,
They're only the
YouTube,
Western world.
they can't go into China because they're blocked.
Or Google.
Or Google. So yeah, that would be the thing. If you want to make money, if you want to start a platform, start it in China.
But even if you're a musician, or if you're a creator, or if you're a videographer, like TikTok has something for everybody. Like everyone's ego can be fed in TikTok.
Yeah.
It was like Instagram, it only
Not
suits
really.
certain people. Facebook is now for old people. You know, the platforms have grown so much over the last 10, 15 years that the audiences are getting older, and the younger audiences don't like what those platforms do anymore.
Yeah, I used to hate TikTok when I first went on it, and
I hated Facebook when it came out. I thought it was dumb.
back in the day.
Yeah, I hated it.
Oh, because
It
you
took me
were
ages to get
what
on Facebook.
MySpace.
I was Bebo.
Who went on Bebo?
Everyone
me.
in South Auckland.
Everyone in South Auckland. Wow, I wasn't
Hey,
in
mate,
South
I had a
Auckland.
lot of followers on Bebo, just saying.
All the girls
was pretty
from
popular.
the bars.
There's a lot of people on the There's a lot of
All
things
the
happening
girls.
on the Bebo.
What's happening on the Bebo?
If you know Bebo, you know Bebo. See, Bebo, yes, sir. That's my guy, Tommy, right there.
You're gay, Tommy.
Did you hear what she
Hey, oh,
said?
that you're gay, Tommy.
He said you're gay, Tommy.
That's what it says. You're gay, Tommy.
Is he your guy? No, you're gay.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Look. Oh, no.
Look what you started, but
Is
this
it
is all
Thomas?
your fault.
Oh, shit.
You're gay, Tommy.
Look. A and an I together is A-I. Gay. Gay. So, if you read it like how you would write, I'm just going to not say anything
Oh
anymore.
my god,
It's gay. See? Thank you.
oh my
Thank you,
goodness.
Tefeke.
Oh, that's right, gay.
Gay equals gay. Right. Or it could be.
Oh shit.
Right, I'm going to go now.
Oh,
Thanks,
Thanks
everyone.
for tuning into the podcast, everyone. Hope you have a great day.
Just if you didn't
Wow.
know.
That was clip it. There's gotta be a clip for sure. That's a YouTube short. Oh man.
Well, it's really hard to read yours because the blue is funny. So I had to go in closer, and I didn't actually know what it said until I got closer. And to me, it looks like
Oh.
you're gay, Tommy. It's okay. We're inclusive here. We don't discriminate. It's fine.
Oh
We
my
accept
goodness.
everyone in this whānau.
You're not
It's
the
okay.
only one that said that to him. Oh, Tommy. I'm sorry, my brothers. I'm sorry, man. Change it to English now, boy. Oh,
What language is it?
Oh, shucks. Oh, you just made my afternoon, my guys. Just made my afternoon. That was the best. GG's. Oh, man.
Look, I've got to go now. The cat's just
I
annoying
think
the
that was,
shit
that
out
was
of me.
that's definitely a way to end it, for sure. For sure. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, my guy. I didn't think you can use that
You
word
can't
anymore.
say that. You gotta say my gay.
Oh, I think you should just be quiet now.
See, he says, gotta use gay.
Guy, GG, guys. Oh my goodness. Brothers, thanks so much for hanging out with us this afternoon. This is our second to last episode for the
Is
year.
it?
Well, I think so, because it'll probably take us another month to do another one.
Yeah, because you've been pretty slack playing with the gays.
I'm learning how to play Fortnite, so it's been good. I'm learning. I'm learning it. Hey, cuz, we don't just play, we dominate.
Oh, far out. This is where I go. Turn off the screen. Yeah.
Dominate it.
That's all right. Tech news is where it's at.
Tech news updates. What's happening in the world, whānau? Thank you so much for joining us on Creative Talk. We're back, and we'll be rounding off our next episode for like end of the year highlights because we're at December now. Man, it's like Christmas.
No, we're not.
It's like
It's
Christmas.
only halfway through November. You're acting like it's
Are
December
we
by
Are we
playing.
gonna do another one next week? Yes, probably.
We should.
Yeah, I think we should too.
Next
think
week,
we should
I mean, tell us what topics you would like. Very inclusive
Hey, my guy,
here.
what topics would you like us to cover up?
We're very inclusive. We don't
Just
mind.
let us know in the chats on Bebo.
Attention, precinct of the fire evacuation.
Oh,
my
we
God,
gotta
we
go,
gotta
partner.
go.
There's a
Bye.
fire alarm. Thank you for joining us.